E aí? Hoje eu vou começar uma série de Deus Ex Human Revolution. Eu nunca joguei nenhum jogo da série, sempre ouvi falar que é excelente, mas eu não sei o que esperar desse jogo, pra falar a verdade. Não tenho nenhuma expectativa, exceto que eu sei que ele é um shooter e é stealth. Agora, de resto, eu não faço ideia. Então vamos ver, né? O quê? Para novatos, para entusiasta. Vamos no médio aqui. Certo. A tradução não é oficial, tá? Eu peguei a tradução da Tribu Games. Então se tiver uns erros aí, abraça.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their purse strings. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
Não faço ideia do que está acontecendo.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol.
Nossa,
Most
que
are
brisa a
demanding
roupa
that
da
Congress
Gwen.
severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all.
Nossa, senti uma vibe cyberpunk agora.
Are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live.
With all
Muita
due respect,
tecnologia,
Major,
mas
I'll expect
sujo.
2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it.
Nosso vampiro do Vampire era Dr.
Come
Reed
on,
também.
Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Cara, esse é o Cyrus?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you partway.
Tá, o que tá rolando? É a primeira pessoa?
David's waiting, Adam. We shouldn't keep him.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarif.
Megan!
Hold on.
We're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
Tem uma mão
You were
ali?
asking about David. You've been here long enough to know of Eric. You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that confirms his theory. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to
military.
go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
No, I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena. It transmits data to our dedicated satellites every 10 feet.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow.
Eu vi sem trabalho com uma organização duvidosa.
Doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explained it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory Subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Cara, qual que é o código mesmo? Presta atenção. Qual mesmo? Foda-se. Tá, mas eu não lembro. 0451. 0451. 0451. Deixa eu mudar sensibilidade. Jogabilidade. Comando, estilo de cobertura. Tá, tô perdido com essa porra. Controles. Puta que merda, hein, cara. Só não dá um negócio certo pra mim. Eu diminuir a sensibilidade. Vou botar aqui no 4. 4. Voltar. Continuar. Mas já melhorou.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She reported in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on
Olha,
her?
o jogo é de 2011, mas já foi bacana até, viu?
There's interference coming from somewhere.
Tá ruim
Find
não.
out what's happening, Judson. Hurry!
Pritchard?
E?
Pritchard!
Bala infinita, pelo visto? Tab, fica disponível. A face. Conta mais devagar. C. Tô no padrão aí. Shift corre. Bagulho do nada. Vamos tudo pegando fogo. Eu não consigo ver as balas? Já gostei. Movimento objetos, melhor ver. Tab, segurar.
Some objects in the environment can be picked up and moved. Use them to create paths to inaccessible areas, or as portable cover during a firefight. You can also throw them at the enemy if need be.
Olha que coisa que eu não vou fazer. Esse jogo é do tipo que tem item. Será que a baixada é o stealth?
When the lead starts to fly, it's wise to take cover. This will protect you from bullets and explosives. To shoot, peek out from behind your cover spot, either to the side or from above. Then take aim and fire. Whenever possible, use cover when moving around. Line of sight is important, and by keeping behind cover, you'll stand a better chance that enemies won't get a bead on you.
Queria que fosse perseguir a pessoa esse jogo. A cobertura deve ser muito importante, porque Tá no botão direito. Tô querendo saber do stealth. Caralho, mano, a câmera tem... A mira sobe, cara. É bem legal atirar. Cara, esse jogo é bom mesmo, hein, cara. Mover. Olha. Arma. Pegar. Como é que eu troco de arma? Não dá? Não troco? Engraçado, eu tô sem nenhuma informação da minha arma. Será que vai depender do chip? Tira em mim. Será que eu consigo dar um stealth? Pra ser sincero, eu não sou muito de shooter. O que eu tô fazendo aqui? Que porra é essa? Tá, então tem um ninja que fica invisível aqui pra me fuder. Olha aí, cara. Ah, pra cima. Tá, tô começando a sacar essa parada. Quer saber qual que é o meu HP, essa porra toda. Caralho, velho.
Shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
My God, how thick was the glass?
Come on, Adam. Stay with us.
Delícia.
Yeah, he's not good to me like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
Steady.
He doesn't need that.
Where's that cyber arm prosthesis?
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
Dramático. 500 dramático, hein?
His body can take it.
Eu tinha feito tipo um Robocop da vida. Só pode, né? Tudo forte, pá. Usar os poderzinhos novos, ó. Se vai ter romance, espero que os caras preservem a piroca, pelo menos.
Give me the telecom package.
Corte do diretor, hein? Não sei como isso faz sentido pro jogo, né? Mas consiga melhoria. Será que tem elemento RPG? Made in Japão. Ah, meu. Olha aí, mano.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
Cara,
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
interessante dar uma olhada.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Olha só, a gente fez o implante e agora a gente tem essa tecnologia, né? Isso inclui o mapa, inclui minha vida ali, a bateria, sei lá do que serve. Mas é legal que o pessoal tá colocando, tá felizão no Cyberpunk 2077, mas isso aqui já tinha aqui no Deus Ex, hein? Pra mim é novidade. Eu não sou muito de ficção científica, então pra mim é novidade. Dá pra trocar ideia com alguém? Nossa, mas por que tá piscando assim, cara?
Seraph Industries, may I help you?
Eu acho que isso faz parte do jogo.
Yes, sir. Sir, please calm down, sir.
Não fiz nada não, cara.
My God. Mr. Jensen, I didn't think you'd... Wow. I guess you're here about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean...
todo fugido.
I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the... well,
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
Ah, tem diálogo. Ah, é por aqui que escolhe. Eu tava vindo aqui.
I don't suppose we moved the helipad, did we?
I don't see how we could have moved it. Oh, you're teasing me. Very funny, Mr. Jensen. Go up the stairs to the second floor, then around the cafeteria to the exit. I think I saw Farida heading there earlier.
Certo.
Where's the tech lab?
It's not really a lab, sir. It's more of an office with a lot of computer equipment shoved in it. Mr. Pritchard complains about it all the time. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of the hall.
You said everyone's been moved around?
Almost everyone. Who were you looking for?
Ninguém, na verdade. Ah, não vou, não.
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Anything else, sir?
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
Tô sacando. Será que aquilo é a quest?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
O que são esses pontos verdes no mapa? Pessoas? Tá, a flecha indica a direção.
Boss, you're back. The new look suits you. Guess you'll be hanging around the tech boys a little more now, huh?
O que é esse símbolo verde aqui? Tô achando esquisito esses bagulho piscando na minha tela, viu? Será que é em cima? Tá meio cinza. Tá, será que é isso aqui? Que porra é essa? Terminal de informação. Tá, foda-se. Cara, a ambientação tá bem legal, hein? Eu vou dar um pulo aqui nesse escritório porque... câmeras.
Why is David keeping the SWAT team from going in right away? Doesn't he remember the last attack?
You can't compare the two. Those guys were obviously military.
Nível de
These ones are
segurança
just
4.
vandals.
Vandals with guns and bullets that kill people.
Look, David cares about his people, but he needs to protect his client's interests. Don't worry, I'm sure he's got a plan.
Beleza. Caralho, não tô curtindo essa porra aqui, mano. Esse é o cara que a gente perguntou. Eu só vou entrar aqui porque tava no diálogo meio na cara, tá ligado? O que esse cara tem aqui? Parece que... Nossa, que moto bicheira, velho. Que isso, cara? Cartão de crédito. Então tem grana. Que isso? Livro eletrônico, usar. Natureza extraído. Não vou ler. Que é isso aqui? Barra pó energética. Melhorias. Tá.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Cusão, cara.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen? I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough...
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken.
Certo. ESP. O que acontece no TAB? De volta ao trabalho. Funciona corretamente. Inventário. Implantes. Que é isso, cara? Caralho, velho. Implantes no ovo. São do raio-x. Nossa, cara. Melhoria social? Cara, esse jogo parece um RPGzão bem completo, hein?
Where are you, Adam? You don't have time to mess around. Get to the helipad, or something seriously bad is gonna happen.
Toma teu cu.
Still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided the Seraph Industries plant.
Congresso de pressão para conseguir audiências.
The entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you.
Caralho, velho. Eu não tô afim de entrar muito em detalhes da história, mas...
6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Caralho, velho, esse jogo parece ser foda, hein? Eu tô começando a empolgar. Eu achei que ia ser tipo um shooter meia boca. E aí, parceiro?
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
Nah, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam. I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him there. He's an augmented Atom, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
I'm not about to take any chances.
Lethal it is. But remember, they do have hostages, and I'd hate to see any of our people get caught in the crossfire.
Certo.
You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open. High ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
Ah, eu gosto de ataque. Fuzil.
The closer the better, I think. That way I'll be sure they stay down.
You got it. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Resgatar refém, mas a prioridade é resgatar todo mundo. Eu sou ruim de mira, então uma arma de curto alcance é melhor. Especialmente se for uma bússola. Eles podiam ter me dado os dois, né? Isso quer o quê? Uma arma de curto alcance ou de longo alcance? Ah, porra dos dois. Certo, tem um revólver, que se eu clicar 2, se eu clico 2 de novo, o que eu guardar a arma? Deixa eu ficar guardar a arma. Será que eu preciso guardar a arma, cara? Senão já vai suar no começo já. Teclado, alternar, correr. Ah, legal. Proteger-se, tirar a arma, H. Que isso? Mover. Vou trocar uma ideia com os malucos. E aí, parceiro?
Ready to go in? Good. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke every now and again, so be careful.
Certo. Deixa eu dar uma olhadinha nos controles. Controles, teclado, para ver se tem algum botão que eu posso precisar. Abaixar, tirar, recarregar, tirar mais detalhado. Botão central do mouse, mira detalhada, jogar, detonar, D, marcar, rastrear, Q, derrubar, invisibilidade, ativar tifo, ativar movimento silencioso, F4, ativar visão inteligente, missão. Pá, peraí. F4. Tá, eu acho que eu ainda não tenho esse tipo de coisa.
At any point during the game, you can access the in-game menu. The inventory holds all the items you are carrying with you. It has a fixed size, which can be upgraded through augmentation. You can move inventory items around, examine them, or combine them with upgrades. In the heat of battle, you can rely on the quick inventory instead. It allows you to quickly equip a weapon, change grenade type, or use an item. Simply press the keyboard key associated with the slot in which the desired item resides. You can swap the content of a slot in and out as you please by accessing the inventory screen.
Beleza.
The objective screen details your current missions and objectives. The log screen is a repository of all the emails and books you read on your journey. The map is a helpful tool that allows you to see where you are in relation to your objectives. Useful locations such as merchants and limb clinics are also marked. The augmentation trees are where you can spend experience points to upgrade augmentations you own. Simply select an augmentation and choose which upgrade you want to buy. Upgrading augmentations can be done anywhere, at any time.
Certo. Então vamos ver aqui. Eu posso mudar então minhas paradas em qualquer momento. Vamos ver se eu consigo mudar alguma coisa. Implantes na pele, armadura térmica, sistema de camuflagem. O que eu tô querendo ir pro... O que isso faz? Derrubar vários oponentes de uma vez. Voltar. Torne-se invisível por um curto período de tempo. Avisa, as pessoas ainda podem ouvir se mover. Ativação manual, consumo de energia alto. 3 segundos por sala de energia. 5 segundos. O que será que faz ficar invisível, né? Ah, não dá. Beleza, por enquanto não dá pra fazer nada mesmo. Eu posso ver o mapa também, né? O que é o mapa? Isso aqui? Você está aqui. O que é isso? Eu cheguei por aqui. Ah, eu tenho que liberar. Ficou verde. Ah, tá. Os verdes devem ser... Eu não posso ver os inimigos ainda, né?
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Seraph to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
Certo.
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, it's the man in charge you have to worry about.
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Seraph told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Seraph's
Certo.
signal.
Like we got a choice.
Cara, tem que ter uma narrativa legal esse jogo, hein? Não tava esperando.
About fucking time. You know there are hostages in there, right?
E aí? Armários. Ah.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault,
I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Sério, eu tô querendo abordagem stealth, eu adoro stealth. Bom, é que eu entro pelo telhado. Será que esse é o telhado? Deve ser aqui. Eu acho que o jogo vai me ensinar sobre stealth agora. Ah é, deixa eu ver a questão de missões aqui. Entre na fábrica de casa, uma fábrica. Levar o sangue de a um lugar seguro. Eu tenho que ficar atento se quiser resgatá-los. Beleza. Quer dizer que se eu começar um tiroteio. Bom, aqui eu só tô vendo uma passagem mesmo, então foda-se. Não sei porque o jogo não é terceira pessoa. Vou ser sincero. Quero saber como é que o stealth funciona. Guardas.
Getting too close to any guard is a risk. You're better off staying far away from them. Learn their patrols and time your moves accordingly. If you can avoid it, it's generally better not to engage them. Sure, a lone target may be tempting, but you never know. Backup might be right around the corner. If you have no other choice, try taking out your targets silently by moving up behind them and tapping the takedown button to put them to sleep. Killing them is a more permanent solution, but also involves making more noise. To do it, simply hold the takedown button. Whether you kill or stun, all takedowns burn up energy. If your energy bar is empty, you will not be able to use your augmentations. You can, however, replenish your energy cells through the consumption of nutrients. Regardless, don't leave bodies lying out in the open. If they are found, an alarm will be called in. So grab them and drag them out of the way.
Certo. Mano.
Yeah, everything seems under control. No sign of SWAT. No sign of anyone.
Getting...
Tá. Toda vez que eu passar ali, segurar, mover, pressionar para curar. Certo, o que eu tenho aqui? Eu tenho essa pistola. Examinar. Disparo. Velocidade de carregamento. Dano. Capaz de munição. Voltar. Examinar. É a impressão minha que parece melhor. Agora esse aqui é mais bonito. Fica aqui mesmo por enquanto. Não sei se faz diferença de agachado ou não. Dardos elétricos.
Being stealthy hinges on sight and sound. Crouching down will assure you are making the least amount of noise possible.
Certo.
Line of sight is important, and by keeping behind cover, you'll stand a better chance that enemies won't detect you. Avoid jumping and sprinting, as it will certainly give away your position.
What the fuck is that?
Já vi como é que vai ser esse jogo, não vai ser um stealth simplão. Mas eu sou do tipo que gosta de matar todo mundo. Isso vai ser triste.
Being stealthy.
Certo. Aquele cara subindo, eu vou derrubar esse aqui, só que eu não vou matar. Vou matar depois. Vai, vai, parceiro. Sobe, 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 sobe. O próximo vai ser aquele ali. Será que eu consigo matar ele depois que eu derrubei? Segurar para mover, pressionar para procurar. Ah, então um item tipo... Vai parceiro, é o seu momento, hein? Ih, aqui não rola, hein? Aqui não rola, porque o cara vai virar ali embaixo. Agora dá pra ter atacado aquele cara. Será que eu consigo pegar eles assim, tipo, encostado na parede? Será que aquele cara levanta se eu não matar ele? Tá aí uma dúvida. Tipo, eu derrubei o cara ali, né? A questão é se ele vai levantar ou não. Já aviso que eu sou do tipo que gosta de matar geral. Tem uma passagem ali. Vamos ver se solta esses braços dele. Tá. Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Ele tem botão pra salvar? Eu vou salvar aqui porque eu preciso testar uma coisa. Esse cara, ele tá apagado, certo? Morto. Gostei. Era isso que eu queria. Pronto. Isso é importante pra minha vida.
Richard, I'm in. The door worked just fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Granada de concussão. Espingarda de cano dupla. Vamos ver qual é desse cara. Aqui, pelo visto, só tem ele. Aqui em cima tem alguém. A gente tá sem implante. Pelo visto, a gente vai ter visão do raio-x separado. Tem que ver se vai ter nego lá em cima. No manual mesmo. Será que eu tenho como pegar ele assim, tá ligado? Ele passando? Certo, então ele vai até ali. Tô achando que não é uma boa ideia pegar esse cara. Mas parece ser uma boa pegar esse. Tem um outro cara lá. Eu gostei dessa cinemática, viu, cara? Gostei mesmo dessa cinemática. Legal, hein? A movimentação dele é bem legal. Ele para, dá um bisu em outro lugar. Tem esse maluco. Se ele virar agora, eu pego ele. E depois eu volto e mato. Eu sinto falta de uma adaga. Sangue, peixeirada. Sou fãzaço desse tipo de coisa. acho que são todos, mas eu tenho que dar um bizu. Tem aqui em cima. Deixa eu... Eu vou arriscar. Certo. Certo, essa aqui tem muito mais bala. Vamos subir a escada. Pera aí. Tocou o alarme? Cheguei a fazer um alarme. Não sei se tocou ou não. Eu tô matando geral mesmo, se foda. Certo, então tem nego ali. Eu acho que esse negocinho amarelo. Quem alguém abriu a porta? Eu não abri a porta. Acho que os caras tocou o alarme, eu acho, hein? Eu fiz cagada. Eu tô na dúvida em relação se tem mais um nessa sala. Ah, não, eles ouviram e ficaram sossegados. Acho que eu entendi. Eles só ouviram os tiros.
Who's that? You gonna die? Where you at? I'll be waiting for you.
Não tava esperando por essa. Eu não esperava que eu fosse morrer com 2 tiros. Tá bom.
Pritchard, I'm in. The door worked just fine.
Nossa.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Sério, vendo e aprendendo. Vamos lá de novo. Será que tem um botão pra salvar? Preciso ver. Um F5? F5. Agora que eu tô sacando. Então o ponto cinza é quando os caras estão de boaça, né? Eu vou aproveitar, vou dar um F5 aqui. Eu quero saber se eu consigo matar o cara aqui e se vai acordar ele.
Get him, man! This is the spot, man!
Entendi. Então vamos carregar o último jogo, porque era um teste mesmo. Último salvamento. Tá, então deu pra entender.
Richard, I'm in. The door worked just fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Faltou uma arma com silenciador, não. Eu tô pegando a manha do mapa aqui, tá mais fácil.
What's this? Nothing important.
Sem energia. Certo, agora eu vou continuar com meus testes. Eu vou meter um tiro aqui de novo. Cadê o cara que eu tinha matado aqui? Que tinha uma arma aqui. Preciso de bala. É isso que eu gosto. Faltou muito um silenciador, viu? Eu escutei alguém?
I don't like this, man.
Sabe por que eu derrubei todo mundo? O cara ficou ligado? Faltou ele, né? Entendi. Os caras então... Então os caras, tipo, vê longe mesmo, hein? Cara, essa arma é muito maneirona, hein? Ó. Então os caras ouviram, mas não sabem exatamente o que é. Beleza. Então foi básico. Vamos esperar passar? Passou. E pelo que deu pra ver, eles levam em consideração as portas também. Aquela hora eu fechei, deu ruim. Energia também, pelo visto, recarrega com o tempo. Preciso ver como é que eu vou matar os caras. Os caras acho que não chegam a dar a volta por aqui, né? Pera aí, tem um lance também, cara. Eu tinha que ir pra onde? Porque eu tinha que salvar os reféns estavam em algum lugar. Cadê missão? Cadê o... Qual é o meu objetivo aqui? Recupera o Tifon. Então eu posso recuperar o Tifon. Eu tô aqui, hein? E fazer a parada. Eu posso vir por aqui, posso vir por aqui, mas eu quero matar todo mundo, né? Vocês já sabem como é que eu sou. Levar o funcionário de SAF a algum lugar seguro. Eu tenho que ficar atento se quiser resgatá-los. Certo, os caras estão de boa. A porta tá aberta ali. Que isso? Muito pesado. Ah, posso mover coisas pesadas com implante. Certo, ele vai dar um tempo ali. Tá, isso não vai fazer o jogo não vai fazer eu abrir tudo isso aqui, não tem nada, né? Vamos ver. Ali, fuzil. Será que eu posso comprar com grana, né? Dado securizante. Deve ser o esquema pra ser silencioso. Cadê? Dados elétricos. Eu acho que eu preciso da arma. Eu não tenho a arma pra usar o dardo. Beleza. Devia ter mais coisa aqui, né, velho? Tipo, umas roupas, pelo menos, né? Opa! Passei aqui, nem vi. Dados elétricos. Beleza. O que eu tô fazendo aqui mesmo? Onde é meu objetivo? Eu tô aqui, eu tenho que chegar aqui. Isso aqui é... pra lá. Opa. Vou dar uma mijadinha. Usar. Dá pra acessar lugares também, né? Eu lembrei. Opa. Tem nego ali. Certo, eu vim dali, entrei ali e matei os caras. Certo, vamos ver qual é. Tem esse maluco aí. isso pra mim que eu consigo pegar ele. Será que essa tela de vidro vai me proteger? Esqueci desse detalhe de muita importância. Morto. Faz da minha vida.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Certo. Shipping, lobby. Loading docks. Antes de eu mexer naquela sala, eu acho que é aqui. O que está acontecendo? Legal, cara. Então a gente acha informação. Google. Certo. Fala, Alibaba. A barra de energia tá suave, mano. Ela gasta quando eu vou matando a galera, pelo visto. Certo. Era pra lá, era pra cá. Certo, eu tenho que ir pro servidor. Essa porra é um alarme, vai disparar? Não quero nem passar por aqui.
When hacking, your goal is to take control of a device's registries, so you can access the security codes within. To do it, you must navigate the network, capturing nodes as you go along. You begin a hack from your point of entry in the system, the I/O port. To capture a node, simply place the cursor over it and hold the interaction button. A wheel will appear, showing you the programs that can be used against it. Traveling from node to node is accomplished using bridges. A bridge can be unidirectional or bidirectional, as shown by its arrows. Each time you capture a node, there is a chance the network will detect your presence.
Caralho, mano.
The higher a node's rating, the greater the likelihood that you will be detected. If detected, don't panic. You still have a chance, you just need to hurry. The network will try to trace your entry point and boot you out of the system. If you manage to capture the registries before the network trace reaches your I/O port, you'll be okay.
Certo. Tá. Ok, não faço ideia do que tá acontecendo. Eu tenho que fazer o quê? Aqui pra eu ver se eu só consigo vir pra cá. Aqui é onde eu tô? Fortificar. Que isso, cara?
Access granted.
Deu certo? Acho que deu. Ok. Vamos só que aconteceu. Foda-se. Eu tô na dúvida em relação à porra dos... da quest secundária. Certo, eu deveria fazer o quê? Acesso garantido, é isso? Tá esperando. Certo, 3 negros lá embaixo. Aqui em cima, por isso não tem ninguém.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with. I'm telling you, man, these Manza lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Certo. Poderia pegar esse cara, mas tem outro maluco lá, né? Perigoso. O que eu vou fazer vai ser pegar esse maluco aqui. Será que o ideal mesmo seria pegar aquele último lá na frente? Onde é que tá ele? O maluco no chão. Sai daí, parceiro. Filho da puta que é ali. Como que ele me viu?
You like that? You can't escape.
Certo, deu ruim. Nossa, essa arma aqui é chique, hein, velho. Não posso esquecer de você, né? Metranca. Você tá vivo ainda. Bom, que pena que não rolou um alarme do tipo ferra tudo. Vivendo e aprendendo. Poderia ter vindo por onde? Eu poderia ter vindo por cima.
After guards, security systems will be your prime area of concern, as they will trigger alarms that bring about heightened security. Trying to destroy these devices is a bad idea. Try instead to get around them. By timing your moves properly, you should be able to do so relatively easily. If an alarm does sound, guards will start looking for you. Fortunately, they won't sustain this level of alertness for long. Eventually, they will believe you fled the area, and the alarm level will drop.
Certo. Tá, eu tô... Onde é que eu tenho que ir? Eu tô onde? Eu tô aqui. Então eu tenho que vir pra cá. Minha costa, mas eu tô afim de... Eu acho que esses itens aqui não é grande coisa. Vou parar de me preocupar com esses itens. Dá pra catar as armas dos caras, não preciso ficar me preocupando muito, pelo visto. E a vantagem também, né? Que dá uma granazinha, eu vou precisar pra fazer o upgrade.
This is the spot, man.
What the hell was that? Go down!
Se fuder. Certo, então... Ai, caralho. Agora eu tô começando a entender essa porra.
now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Onde é que eu tô indo? Tenho que vir pra cá.
Breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police do not say much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided the Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage.
Eu não sei nem pra onde eu fui. Certo, aqui. Então vira direita e vira direita. Mas se eu for reto por aqui parece que é mais fácil.
Access granted.
Ai, Jesus abençoado. Essa foi quase, hein?
I don't know about the hacker dude. Seems odd. Yeah, it feels weird leaving him alone. Like, what's he looking for? Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said.
I hope Zeke knows what he's doing.
Me too, man. Me too. Huh? Someone there?
Não, ninguém aqui não. Relaxa.
Yo! If you're here, you better come out.
Beleza.
I see you! Come get me! Don't hide on me, Og! You can't escape!
também. Será que eu devia encontrar os caras, velho? Acho que não é aqui, velho. Não é possível. Cara, esse jogo é bom, hein?
In order to unlock new abilities or augmentations, you must first gain experience in the form of XP points. You will receive these points when completing main objectives, side quests, or through special bonuses, like completing a mission without being detected.
Next time we discuss security loop.
Once you've accumulated enough XP points, you will receive a Praxis point. These points are used to unlock upgrades to existing augmentations, and to unlock entirely new augmentations. Praxis kits, which can be found through exploration or purchased in limb clinics, will also give you instant Praxis points. To unlock an augmentation or upgrade, simply select it in the augmentation screen, check the cost, and, if you have enough Praxis points, activate it.
Beleza. Então a gente vai conseguir um ponto desse aqui. Vamos melhorar o quê? Sistema de radar. Localizar objetos a 25 metros. Dobra o alcance do radar. Ativação automática. Social. Analisar pessoas e persuadi-las. Intensificador de furtividade. Exibe informações relacionadas à furtividade, tais como cones de visão, última posição conhecida do objeto e permitir marcar rastrear. Eu já gostei. Eu tô aqui a fim de voltar pra... Isso aqui vai melhorar meu... Beleza. Hackeamento. Furtividade. Implante, sentinela. Beleza. Mira. Visão de raio-x. Ai, ver através da parede, cara. Isso aqui parece ser. Mas consome energia esses implantes. De queda. Será que funciona para ataque furtivo? Isso aqui vai ser legal. Invisível vai ser muito caro. Salto. Nossa, cara, mas... Nossa, todas as... Tá, eu vou nessa de... Quanto custa? Eu já tenho? Ah, eu preciso de 2. Tá. Dentro do que eu quero... Sistema de radar... É chique, cara. Vou comprar um desse. Qual é o melhor sistema de radar, hipofurtividade. Então é pra ter uma câmera ali na frente.
Some of the obstacles that can be circumvented by hacking include turrets, cameras, and robots. All you need to do is find a security hub controlling these obstacles and hack it. Capture and fortify programs are your main hacking tools. You can upgrade their ratings via hacking augmentations. A node's rating affects the speed at which the network can process it. Therefore, higher-rated nodes will slow the network down. You can slow it down further by fortifying nodes, which will increase their effective rating. You can also use a slow worm to stop the trace process entirely for a few seconds. Finally, to prevent detection when taking over nodes, you can use the nuke virus, which gives you a 0% detection chance. The nuke and stop programs are expendable viruses. Their supplies are limited, so use them wisely. A counter in the top right corner of the screen helps you keep track of them. When hacking, there are 3 types of nodes to capture. Directories are meaningless data holders. They serve no purpose other than to allow you to travel to your destination. APIs are system functions that can be used against the network. They can slow it down by spamming it, or they can lower node ratings to make them easier for you to capture. Data stores contain valuable information that can result in money, programs, or even experience points. Any reward you find on the system will only be yours if you succeed in hacking it. Otherwise, rewards cannot be downloaded and will remain on the system. Aside from cameras and doors, you will not be able to shut down any security device until you get the right augmentation upgrade.
Certo, então basicamente devia ter pego um sistema de hack melhor. A questão é, por onde esse viado tá olhando? Pra frente. Acho que eu não salvei a galera.
Step away from the console. Now!
Nossa, que brisa.
Help me! Son of a bitch! Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Certo, minha quest secundária, acho que eu devia ter feito isso. Ah, e resgate. Certo, eu tô aqui. Interrogue Zaker e resgate o fulano de tal. Tá, eu não sei. Tá aí, onde é que eu vou achar ela? A gente tem o que? A gente tem essa daqui. Ah, foda-se. Cara, onde é que tá essa galera? Será que tá no andar de baixo? Vai ter que subir até o último andar, então. Beleza. Inimigo aqui. Ah não, você não vai me bugar assim, né, fio? Foda-se então, vai. Depois eu volto a matar você.
Controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live, I guess. Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit.
Melhorias. Olha. Será que eu consigo usar equipar? Nossa, é muita coisa mesmo, hein? Combinar. Perdidaço nesse jogo.
Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided Seraph Industries.
Man, I just saw something move over there. Ain't nothing here.
Vai voltar pra mesma posição? Se voltar, eu agradeço.
gotta be something you...
Certo.
Have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to
Banheiro... Eu tava lá. Então eu continuo subindo pelo visto. Vai ser aqui por trás... Aqui. Salvo...
Don't lie to me!
I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Seraph's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in? He thinks we're breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Hunter! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
Foda-se.
Not a chance this ends now.
Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is dead, but he didn't know about the AUG or the Typhoon.
Foda-se.
Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet for Rita on it.
What about the hostages? Shouldn't I?
There's nothing you can do, son. So I couldn't save them.
Caralho, hein?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
I'm sorry. None of the other hostages survived.
No. No. It can't be true. Where were the
Será que eu tinha que ter achado eles? Eu não achei
Why
ninguém.
didn't they come in? They could have saved him.
I'm sorry.
Será que eu tinha que ter sapeado pelo mapa pra descobrir isso daí? Tem que começar a vasculhar mais.
You're the Seraph security guy, right? The one we were delayed for? We know those hostages are dead because of you and your boss.
É, a gente não salvou os reféns. Não tinha indicativo no mapa, tá ligado? Eu tinha que ter Caralho, mano, agora eu saquei, velho. Eu tinha que ter, tipo, ido na moral e eu mesmo ter resolvido o problema. Todo mundo morreu, velho. Foda-se.
Not quite what you signed up for, is it, Jensen?
Excuse me?
Sneaking into your own factory to hide stuff while the boss holds the cops at bay? Don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Seraph. I just hate it when contracts become more important than people. I thought you did too.
I do. But things don't always go according to plan, Malik. I did what I could.
I'm sure you did. You ready to go?
É,
give me out
preciso
of
ficar
here,
ligado com isso daí,
Your
então.
wish is my command. Climb in.
Cara, foi uma missão tutorial. Mas esse jogo é bom mesmo, hein? Eu não tava contando que esse jogo fosse ser bom assim. Ainda mais de 2011. Eu tô surpreso. Eu fiquei com vontade de jogar o de 2016, 2017 que saiu.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
Were burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Certo. Vai.
Can someone tell me how the purists were even able to break into the...
It's disgusting how...
Elevador.
Public opinion has turned on David so quickly, like it's his fault.
I don't buy for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped
Vocês notam que a gente vai invadir esse lugar ainda.
Well, well. If it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Certo.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Jensen?
Eu esperava que você
I'm sure Sarah is
vendesse
expecting your
coisas.
report.
David and you, Darrow? Hell if I know. What did Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talk about? I bet he's trying to come out of hiding. Make a statement that would be all right.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
You did what you had to do, son. As far as I'm concerned, Sanders got what he deserved. So don't start second-guessing yourself.
I'm not. But that's not why I brought him up. Sanders was tricked into attacking us by the hacker I caught going after the Typhoon.
He's the man we really needed to interrogate today.
Exactly. Only he killed himself to prevent any chance of my doing that. That takes real dedication.
Yeah, or training. You're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Isso aí.
You got it.
Eu não vou pagar de moralista nessa porra não, velho. Eu sou a porra do mercenário, fui contratado pelo cara e que se foda, entendeu? Eu nem conheço a história do jogo. Sabe o que eu quero saber? Aqui. Recupero o general terrorista morto. Cadê a porra do... Eu vi que dava pra comprar umas paradas aqui. Ele falou pra eu passar não sei em quem. Aqui é a porra do banheiro, velho. Certo, então aqui é exclusivão, né? Esse andar é só isso, beleza. Então o elevador vai dar aqui. Precisa achar o cara que vende as paradas pra mim, né? E o fulano aí que vai me ajudar pra fazer o check-up.
Please report to your office. Adam Jensen.
They're all corrupt, like the rest of this city.
Opa, o que é aquela coisa azul ali? Paginação de vá para o meu escritório. Agora eu tô começando a sacar essa parada. Será que devia ter aparecido aqui isso aqui então? Como é que eu vou lá? Tem escada? Tem. Ali tem duas quests. Deixa eu ver. Essa é a quest secundária? Ah, é que agora não tinha aparecido. Ok, tem alguém aqui?
Man, what am I doing here? This is nuts. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's just... it's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
Caralho.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
Ok, vou fazer, foda-se.
Alright, tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Certo, e o cara que vai vender a...
Did you get it yet? Adam, please. You have to get that security footage back.
Let me get back to you.
Eu quero saber quem é o maluco que vai vender as paradas pra mim. Eu tenho M5, S2, vamos ver as missões que eu tenho aqui. Certo. Saquei. Então a gente vai ver esse daqui e esse daqui. Aqui não vai ter porra nenhuma. Bom, o que eu vou fazer então é encerrar por aqui. E eu volto um pouco mais tarde. Eu acho que vai ser o esquema. Mas eu tô começando a entender mais ou menos. Eu acho que quem vai fazer as compras não é aqui dentro. Eu acho que eu vou poder conhecer alguém fora daqui. Eu achei que eu ia, tipo, entrar aqui. Ativando objetivos. Eu achei que eu fosse entrar aqui e sair só o tempo todo.
Details your current missions and objectives. In here, you can find extra information that may help you better understand what needs to be done. Missions can be activated or deactivated, depending on if you want them to appear in your radar or not. Deactivated missions can still be completed.
Saquei. Bom, vou ficar por aqui e provavelmente eu vou voltar daqui a pouco.